inspired by the way flowers look when they're just growing. You know, I try to keep all the leaves intact and try to leave the petals the way they are. I don't dye my flowers, and I'm inspired by just how beautiful they are from the start. And really my whole goal is to maintain that through my work. So most of my flowers come directly from wholesalers that I work with, and they are flown in mostly from California. But if I do want to shop local, farmers markets are a really great resource for locally grown flowers, and it's great to support those farmers. I have a few flowers that I find myself using again and again and again, just because they're so beautiful and interesting. I really love anemone. They've got this dark, almost black center to them, and these really beautiful petals that kind of fall away from the middle, and the stems do this crazy thing. So no matter where you put them in an arrangement, they're interesting to look at. I love peonies, I love ranunculus. I love a flower that's got a really full petal count to it. Thistle is something that I use constantly. It's not a flower, but you'll find it in most of my arrangements. I can't get enough of it. Some of the most important things to keep in mind when you are arranging are color, texture, and shape. So you want to have a few different textures, so whether that's different types of flowers or one flower and some different greenery. Color, you want to make sure that all the colors work together, because sometimes they don't. So hold the flowers up next to each other before you buy them and start arranging. The third thing to keep in mind is shape. You don't want to make something super symmetrical. You always want to be looking for a little asymmetry to give it some visual interest. My favorite tip to give people is to use greenery. The greens give it a lot of life and shape and really cool texture that you don't have when they're not there. It will really take your arrangement to a different level and looking much more professional. So a big component of my work is events and homes and custom arrangements, but there's also a large component that I like to call outside of the vase, and I love to collaborate with other creatives and photographers and just use flowers in really non-traditional ways. I have the best clients. I'm so lucky. I don't know how I attract such incredible people time and time again, but I find that playing off of their creativity and their requests and pairing it with my eye and my style yields results that I never could get to on my own. So I'm grateful for the people I work with for pushing me and challenging me to just be different and create really great stuff consistently.